It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first. Down, a pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 39 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Yellow.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to get in on a pop pass.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At his own 5-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
To throw now, May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's to the 15. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. What a big play there for New England. That goes for 58.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Henderson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
On second down, that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Drue Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Attack! Yep.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
First down and goal to go.
Fire down these two.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Second and goal.
Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. To the pylon, he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Patriots nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Drue Tranquill up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Now, May. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24 yards.
A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
32-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. From out of the gun, here's May. Under pressure, now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Here's May. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Back-to-back sacks back him up. What's going to happen now on third and goal? Throwing now is May. Out to his right. That is caught. He was trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is...
And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chiefs have a first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Crazy.
To throw now, May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 yards. That's another Patriots.
Here's May to throw it on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Here's May again. That is caught at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Once more, Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. They'll try to run a reverse. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey, rip list. Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Easy, easy. Yellow, yellow. And rip list.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it'll be second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
May to the air once more. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Patriots first down. And the Patriot first down.
May to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll lead to a second down. Throw again is May. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down is May. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go. Here's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack. but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Attack, attack.
Here's Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 25, here's second down and 2.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, 57, 50. 180. 180.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
43. 40.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. There's that man again. Another catch.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
May now on 1st and 10. He finds Hollins on the ground. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Matt Hollins. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Pats will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Now now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. To throw on first down is May. That one complete to Hollins. And he will get into the end zone. Matt Hollins. Touchdown, Patriots. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Yellow, yellow. Hero 15. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. This one intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is caught. What a throw. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
His kick is good. That will tie the game. 28 all.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
Down by Nick Bolton. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28-yard
On
line.
2nd down, it's May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, New England.
A gain of 18.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going. I can't blame them.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, sir. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Crazy.
A carry now for Gibson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New England.
Now Gibson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
A gain there of 15. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
A gain of 15.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. And now the defense is going to take their 1st timeout. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here is 2nd and 7.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On the ground, Gibson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Gibson. And the Patriots going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. He'll run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. 40, yellow.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, KC.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Flush to his right, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New England.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
52-yard attempt.
That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.
Poses. we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. No, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a it's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, look where you see the sun. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11 MT.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas.
Here's Burrow. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here we go. 11 top. 11. 180. Stop.
Burrow will throw. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
30-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
11 MT. 11 MT. Gun. 11 MT. 11.
Now it's Burrow. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 MT, take.
Now it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. Now a short one to Gesicki. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down.
Here we go.
At the 7-yard line.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
White 80. White 80. 11, 11, 11, 11.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
You there.
Throwing here is May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Crazy.
To the air, May. Completes it to Douglas. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now 2nd and 9.
11 mighty. Here we go. 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
15 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
11.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
12. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now a second and 10.
12, 12, 12. Can.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11. Wide 80. 12.
This time Burrow will look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
First down and
11. Here we go.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide.
Gotta go.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
11 Thomas.
At the 6-yard line.
11 Mighty. 11. 11.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
12. 11 MT.
And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Patriots get the football back. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 51 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the...
He's got him in, complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Yeah, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Burrow. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
At the 45-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Gun. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll throw with May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10. To throw, it's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Here's May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Can. Stop. Mighty. 11
Now
empty.
Burrow
11
changing things up here.
11 Thomas.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around.
11 Thomas.
2nd and 5 now. Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Towards the end zone for Brown. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. May. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New England.
Crazy. Crazy.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
At the 27-yard line.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Kayshon Boutte
From 6 yards away.
And the Pats come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 10-point conversion.
Crazy.
May going to try and throw for it.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Patriots 20. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
50-yard line.
Right, 80. 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
11
5.
mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That was short one to Gesicki. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out. Fighting through, he's got space. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They'll look to throw here. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
14 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Throwing here is May. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To the air, May. He finds Douglas complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. Again, he'll drop the throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Touchdown, Patriots! Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
11, 11. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll take this up close to midfield.
And the Bengals first down.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Burrow changing the look.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
11 mighty. 11, 11. 11 MT, take. 11, 11, 11. That.
And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11 MT, 11 MT. That.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. From the shotgun, May with it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
11 MT, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and
11 MT,
10.
11, 11. Let's get set. Can.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw. Touchdown! Andre Yoshibas, 29 yards. And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. McPherson on for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's May. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll throw with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's May. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bengals first down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead.